Hi guys, me Glamorous Girl 1111 bringing you a spring summer coral fun pink tutorial. I hope you enjoy this look and please keep watching. First off, I'm starting with Lancome's Peachy Keen eyeshadow, and I'm going to apply that with MAC 239 all over the lid and make sure it has a really good opacity and that it really shows up and it looks more pink. And so I'm just going to keep applying that and applying that and applying that until it looks really pink and peachy and just on the lids. If you don't have a color like this, feel free to use a blush. You just want to make sure it's a warm toned pinky sort of orange color. So that's what it looks like done. Next, I'm using Urban Decay's Skimp eyeshadow, which has a yellow undertone and is perfect for this. So just put that underneath the brow bone and connect it to the Peachy Keen. And that's what that looks like done. The next thing is to use a blending color or a transition color, and I am using Kid by MAC. Even though it is cool toned, it's just to have something in between those two colors because we're going to put this color by Lancôme over it. This is copper, and it is the prettiest, most opaque color I've ever seen. So I'm just going to keep putting that into the crease and into the socket line is what I really mean, over where I placed that brown color, and just keep putting that there till I really see that copper color. I love this eyeshadow. It's probably my favorite eyeshadow in the whole look, and it took a lot of blending. So that's what you're going to see here. A lot of blending. But that's that, and then I went back and blended and reapplied all the two previous colors we'd already put on just to make sure that they showed up and still held their own ground. So here is this part finished, and the next thing we're going to do is take that copper color on a smudger brush like that and just line the whole underneath of the eye from beginning to end. So just the whole outer corner, the whole under eye. And it does show up a little bit more gold, but I kind of like it. And then I also applied it very opaquely to the outer 1/3 of the eye. And then I took a pencil brush by Sigma and I just blended that out and used it as kind of like a tiny blending brush just so that it wasn't as harsh. And I don't know what's on my face right there, but I don't know. So then we're going to just continue blending and then take Peachy Keen on the original 239 brush and just run that across the lower lash line. I think it just gives it a little bit softer of a look, and then blend and blend again. Now I'm going to take this dark brown color, which I'll list down below, and put that in the outer V. This is optional. You don't have to add this much drama, but I definitely like the extra definition that it gives, so just place it and then really blend it out, and that's going to give you the best results. I like this brown because it's warm toned, so it fits in with the look, and it also has little gold flecks in it. So just continue to blend and blend and blend. So you don't always have to apply it with a brush. You can just stick it there and then use the blending brush to do most of the work. So that is this portion of the look done. So then I went back in and I reapplied all the colors and I played with them all. Next thing is more highlighting. I'm taking this Lancôme color called Beige. It's beautiful gold, yellow, white, cream color. And I'm just going to put that in the inner tear duct with the smudger brush and go in the inner 1/3, and then also right underneath my arch of my brows. Then I'm taking it on this blending brush and just putting that on the inner 1/3. I think it just adds a nice sparkle and just opens up the eyes a little bit more because these colors are slightly darker. So that's that done. Now onto a liner. I'm using the Sephora bronze colored gel eyeliner I got for about $8 at one of their sales, and an angled brush. And I'm just going to start in the middle of the eye and put a thin line, then lightly thin it, wing it out just like that, so very smally, or a very small wing. And so I just did that, and I do edge it into the inner 1/3, but I don't do it all the way because I want it to be a very like faded on eyeliner, and I'm going to smudge it out with that original smudger brush, and that gives it a really soft look, but from the side it's very dramatic, and I like the look that it gives. So these are the eyes done. I'll list the mascaras I use below, but that's what it looks like. I really like the liner like that. Let's start with cheeks. Since I've already contoured, that's good. And then taking this Rite Aid Renewal brand dual fiber blush brush, I'm taking MAC Well Dressed, which is a very light pink, and I need that for a base, but I'm going to put more blush on top of it. So when you do this, you really have to get a lot on your brush because it is not, like it's pigmented, but it's still so light. And swirl this on your cheekbone to your contour all the way back. as you can see, it does have a shine to it, and it does add some color, just not enough. I'm going for like a coral, really fresh pink sort of look. So now, sticking with the same brush, I'm going to take the Covergirl Cheekers in Classic Pink 110, and this is a way darker blush, especially on. So I'm going to take a little bit of that, and where I want to place this is in between my contour and Well Dressed, so right here, and blend it out. Using the same brush really helps with the blending process, but these all have pretty much the same finish. So we just want to start that in the contour and then bring it forward. And then once you've done the basic part with the brush, blend it all the way across your cheeks. So don't be afraid with this. You can take it everywhere. I'm not even looking in a direct mirror, I'm looking in the viewfinder to do this, so it's not like it has to be very precise. Okay, so now we have a very pink, contoured out cheek. That's good, but it's not exactly what I want. So I'm taking Benefit Coralista, which is a very orange blush. And I'm just going to take the same brush, and lightly with this one, and dust this all over my cheek. And this helps make it so much more coral, even just the way it reflects. So as you can see, I don't know if you can see the difference between the two cheeks, but you probably don't need to take all these steps, but I really like to. I think it adds like a really cool dimension to the cheeks and helps with the bright look we're going with. So let me check in a mirror, make sure it doesn't look totally awful, even though I can see it. So I'm going to go back in with the brush I applied my powder with and just rub that out. And then I'm going to take my Faux Tan again with the blush brush and just redefine with this, because this is a very warm bronzer. I'm going to use this MAC Mineralize Skin Finish in Not Soft and Gentle. This is Whisper of Guilt. It is the prettiest highlight ever. And then I'm going to use that on this pink little brush and just dab that on the cheekbones. Since the cheeks are already so sparkly, I'm not going to bring it all the way forward. I'm going to put a little bit in the forehead, down the nose, on the chin, and then right on the cupid. Two Maybelline products. This is Toast Lip Liner in 25, and I'm just going to lightly outline my lips. Because it's going to be nudie and really sparkly, it's important to define the lips. So there we go with that. Then I'm taking one of the new Color Whispers in the color 55, One Size Fits Pearl. And that just moisturizes. And then I'm going to take a little bit of lip gloss. This is the NARS Organism, which is what I call it on my channel, because even though I am mature enough to say the word, I just don't think it's very appropriate. And this is the NARS lip gloss. It doesn't smell very good, but it goes really good with the look, because you know how Organism blush is very corally itself, but I don't like using it as much as doing this. So I'm just going to okay, so that is the finished look. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and yes, I did get my braces off, but thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I thought it was really fun for like spring and summer, and I think it's really fun colors to work with. Corals are always interesting to play with, but sometimes can be a little confusing on how to play with them. So I think this is a pretty balanced look. I know the contour looks super strong on camera, but that happens even when I don't have contour on. So I might blend that out a little bit more. But other than that, I like it. I like it strong like that. So I'll zoom you in everywhere, and I hope you have a fantastic and magical day. Subscribe if you want to see more of my videos, and tell me what I should do down below. Bye!